My name's Alan Super Ali Philpott. I'm a professional MMA fighter coming from Ballymena, Northern Ireland. My vision through fighting is to help and inspire the next generation, especially the guys coming from where I'm from. I'm from a small town that's got a lot of negativity between religion, barrier and drug abuse. So if I can help show and pave the way for those coming through and show them that there's another direction in life by stepping outside the comfort zone and trying to better yourself, well, that's what I want to do through fighting. My self-belief comes from the struggles I've been through, whether it be financially, personally, or struggles on the mats or in fights. I've had setback after setback, and I've always had to dig deep within myself to find that extra motivation and drive to keep moving forward. My secret weapon whenever it comes to fighting would be probably the confidence within myself, and I know that there's no man that'll ever be able to over-dominate. I'll never face anything that I've never faced before, so having that confidence, it's a big key weapon. For my next fight on Eternal 92 against Shataram Maharaj from Perth, I see an absolute clinic coming from my end, a one-sided fight where I'm going to dominate from the bell until the finish of the first round. So I've had a little bit of change in the fight prep as my original opponent Shantaram has withdrew with a shoulder injury. Unfortunately, it's a very physical sport and these things happen, but thankfully enough, Eternal have got me a new competitor, a very experienced Japanese guy with a mixed record like myself, and the show still continues. Yeah, I feel very good. I came in a little bit fatigued, sometimes mentally it can just fucking start playing games, but once you get moving and the level on the mats here forces you to push forward a little bit and get to that, out of that comfort zone and start finding your flow again. So they always say there's nowhere to hide in the gym, and especially at Lions Den. Killers.
My name's Luke Bazzuti. I'm currently the head coach at Lions Den, and I'm Alan's trainer for his MMA fights. Look, Alan's a really unique kind of a character, both personally inside the gym as a person and also as an athlete. As an athlete, he has many skills. He's probably one of the best strikers I've come across. He's very tricky, he's very elusive. He has a well-rounded game as far as his wrestling, his grappling. He can do anything. He can strike, take down, wrestle, grapple, and just develop his style. Alan's been in this career in the fight game for a long time. There's not a lot of times in your life that you get another chance. And for him, we're getting to the make and break section of his career. So for another title shot to get back there, we need to get this win, and we need to have all wins. Alan's the sort of guy that he's trained in a lot of different places. He brings a wealth of knowledge, and he's, as a training partner, he's very open. He'll share what he knows. He doesn't believe he knows it all. He'll ask questions. He'll turn up. He'll be there. If he says he's there, he's there. As a martial artist, he's giving back. He's coaching. He's coaching at other places. He's passing knowledge on. And also as a fighter, he's now becoming a promoter. He's helping give other people opportunities that he was given at the start too.
No stones on time. It looks hard, it is hard, but I'm loving every minute of this. It's been a long time, back to my roots, enjoying it for what it is, not thinking too far ahead. Let's go. So, just finished the MMA session, wrestling, bit of drills, takedowns, groundwork. So now I'm going to work some fight-specific striking with Johnny and Josh. Do a bit of pads as well, finish with a bit of conditioning and work on the power and speed of the kicks and punches. So, it's been a long time since I fell in love with this sport. Honestly, practice what you preach. I always try and tell people why I train. If you're not enjoying it, why are you doing it? Many years I thought I was enjoying it until now. Fuck, I love it. another big difference now compared to before was, I'm always worrying about the next step. I'm doing like getting to that UFC, getting to that PFL, or one of them big fights. No, there's fighters that are fighting for world titles that were amateurs on my undercards, and I'm like, oh, they're there, so I should be there. But that's not the case. That's their journey. They've worked there. They've got there. At the minute, I am where I am, and that's what I've realised. And I'm grateful for the journey I've had, because the lessons I've learned, the people I've met along the way, that's more than getting an extra couple of quid or a belt around your waist. All that's good, and it's great, and we want it. It's a bonus, but that's all it is a bonus. The journey is beautiful, man, and I'm just very grateful that I'm still young enough and in a position where I've got more in the tank to keep giving. And the more I learn means the more I can give back in the future. The people you have around you plays a massive part. One thing about me is I've always been blessed by having amazing people and an amazing support network, but the biggest problem was myself not realising that, or not appreciating it enough. Like I say, I've been through many ups and downs like a lot of people have, but the reason I'm still in this position is because I have my coach Johnny, my coach Luke, my teammates at Lions Den, Josh Colobal, he's my main training partner, UFC. These people believe in me as much, if not more, than I did in myself until probably now. This is coming up to my 55th MMA fight. I've had kickboxing, boxing, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, loads of experience, and I honestly believe this is the real me that I know I've been trying to get all them years, but instead of just believing in myself and going for it, I've been pressuring myself psychologically. And even though I don't feel it in the moment, it's only now that I took a step back to get to know myself more, went to therapy, tried to understand these emotions over the last year or two, that I've realised that I've been holding myself back. So that support network is massive, and I can honestly say, all these guys, along with my family, my girlfriend Emma, and friends, and anybody I coach and train, that's the reason I'm still here. And I feel like I'm coming into the best years of myself. I know what I want out of this sport, and once I get that, I know it can also lead to a massive future. So why wouldn't I enjoy this and give it all my all, man? Do you know what I mean?
With Alan, there's so much that I've learned from him, taken from him. Big thing that I took away from him is that he's always just, whatever troubles in his life, is always just to be able to have a laugh out of it, and just sort of make a joke about it and move on, So that's probably one of the biggest things, is that he's always able to overcome tough situations. The moment that always sticks out for me personally is Alan was fighting on Eternal the night before I was fighting on the UFC. Right after his fight, he had just lost. I gave him a call, and he said straight away, "Josh, don't worry about me. It's all about you. Focus on yourself." And that shows his character. It's like his time, he's had it, and then he's just gone and be like, "Don't worry about me. I'm good. Focus on yourself. It's about you right now." And he was literally in my corner the next day, cornering me, and I won that fight. He's fought all around the world. He's done everything. And just to see him still continuing the journey and doing what he loves, that's motivational enough, He's it was never about money, it was never about fame. He's just doing it because he loves it, and that's doing it out of passion. That's motivational enough to see him still doing that, So for me to be able to see that and be side by side with him, training alongside him and seeing that, is that, yeah, it kind of does motivate me. It's like, regardless of what happens, he's still keeping on, nothing phases him. Or if it is, it's just a little speed bump in the road. So, yeah.
As everyone knows, Alan's had a bit of a setback, and it's been a hard time. But for me, it's been that Alan always stays strong. He's got his chest up, and no matter what, Alan will pick himself up and we'll get straight back to work. So I think that's been the it factor for him, and I can see it now. Alan's prepared in all sorts of ways. He's looking strong, confident, and like I said, I've never seen him like this before. So this is going to be Alan Philpott 2.0, and yeah, super proud. It's about picking yourself up. We'll make mistakes and we'll fall, but I think the key is to truly find yourself in those moments and pick yourself up. And that's That's a good example. We've been there together through the highs, through the lows, man, and we stuck together. He's a true brother. He's very loyal. And yeah, I can trust him with anything. I can say anything to Alan. What I've learned from Alan really is to be a good person, good friend, and be reliable.
I'm feeling pretty good, you know, considering obviously I'm losing lots of weight, but yeah, no, I done the first half last night, then had a relax, got a little bit of sleep, which was good. Usually, you know, you don't sleep much, and I thought I'd be tossing and turning all night, but all in all, no, I feel pretty well. Energy's still there. I'm just sort of trying to stay calm and not really do too much too fast or anything like that. Yeah, but yeah, doing as well as I can be, I guess, at this point. You know, it's only going to get harder, and I know that, but I'm ready for it. It's what I've signed up for.
Yeah. Weight cuts are always shit. It's the worst part about the sport. But Alan, he cut a little bit last night, looked fresh. Actually, he cut a little bit last night, and now he has a little bit to go today. Yeah, he's looking good. He's the best I've ever seen him cut weight. He started light, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, he's looking good. He's in high spirits, high energy, and yeah, he's usually more grumpy, so it's a good sign that he's not as grumpy. So I think he's tracking well. I know everyone's trying to get the advantage out of being the bigger guy, but when both guys are doing the exact same thing, then there's really no advantage to it. You guys are just both fighting a bit compromised instead of being your 100% self. But I don't think there's a way around it. I think people just got to do it. Yeah.
Any more? You out of the house?
How you feeling, Alan?
Good, bro. Yeah, fuck. Surprisingly, fucking still good.
Do you reckon you got many rounds left?
Don't know. That's what, 3? That's my third.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my third now, so I reckon I still got another few to go. Like, but we'll see where we're at after this, and then maybe have a little break, and then restart again in about 20. But yeah, what's 17 minutes this round? So see what happens, bro. Probably got a couple of hours on and off. Don't want to push too hard and then start fucking stressing. Do you know what I mean? Gotta push a bit, have a little break, and go again. Or it gets done regardless. Do you know what I mean? Yes, my mindset's always pretty good. No, regardless, I'm willing to push through and go as far as I can go. But you know, after speaking with my team, and health comes first at the end of the day. It's only a fight. No, it's not a life-changing opportunity. It's just something that I'm trying to do to better myself and progress me in life. And you know, weight cuts are never safe if you keep pushing it over the boundaries. And it was starting to get to that point. So we just, you know, as a team, we tried, and it just wasn't doable. It feels good fighting in Sydney again. I've only had the chance to fight here once for MMA. I've had a few kickboxing fights, but you know, this is a big fight for me. It's a good fight to get to show all my fans and all my friends, and yeah, I'm just keen to get in there, and you know, the little bit of support I've got is going to push through and give me that extra bit of energy. Today being fight day, you know, I woke up pretty chill. The weight cut obviously didn't go to plan. Things got a little bit tough there, and you know, but at the end of the day, you know, we pushed through, we did what we could, and it's all been now. That's all in the past. Feel good, feel strong, feel recovered well. I'm in the zone, I'm focused. No, body feels good, and yeah, I'm just ready to get in there. I'm feeling very, very good. You know, like I say, I've done so much work putting into this, like I always do, but I feel like this one I ticked every box, obviously apart from the obvious. And no, regardless of what happened, no, that's in the past. Now it's all about the future or the present moment and such. And that's about just getting ready, keeping my head focused, concentrating on what I can do, and going in there and doing it. And that's all that's in my head right now. Going out here and putting on a performance, what I expect to do, especially after the difficulties leading into it. No, I want that to sort of inspire and help the next generation see that no, even though you get out there for adversity, that you can push through and overcome it. And you know, that's my goal with this fight. Really, is just to show everyone that no matter what, even though how hard it was, that I've still got what it takes to get pushed through and get that win.
To be honest, I feel more nervous for his fights, you know, than I do for my own. Because when I'm fighting, I know I got control. Where his fights, you know, don't really get to do much. So it's always on him to go out there and perform. So I do feel a little bit nervous. And yeah, you know, it's like we said before, it's like he's getting to that point in his career where he can't have many slip-ups, and this is one of them. You know, he doesn't have a chance to do it if he fucks up. You know, we got no more chances. He's got to do it now. So that's probably the reason why I want him to go out there and absolutely smash this guy. Where he gets the confidence from, I think he takes it from everywhere. And he takes it from the people he trains with. He takes it from the weeks and weeks of dieting and training that he's been doing. He takes it from everywhere. No, he's always just been a confident guy. I think he knows deep down, he knows himself how good he is. Sometimes he just needs to believe it though. He knows how good he is, he just needs to believe it sometimes. This guy's put in the work, and I just want him to go out there and show all the years and years of sacrifice, not only just for this camp, but the years and years of sacrifice that he's done. So I just hope that it all pays off for him, you know, because he deserves it.
Calls a stop to this contest at 4 minutes and 26 seconds of the very first round. Declaring your winner via TKO in the red corner, Alan Super Ali Philpott.
Told you, lad. Yeah, bro. Fucking told you, bro.
Immediate emotions, go.
Ah, bro, fucking hell, man. I don't know, lad. I'm over the moon. Honestly, I didn't say much to anyone, like, but I thought maybe tonight was going to be it. Not in a bad way either. I wasn't like down and out. I just thought I've done this a long time, and how I felt yesterday in that weight car, I was just like, fuck, is it worth it? Do you know what I mean, bro? And just after that, fucking how I felt in there, how I felt like all day, it clicked today, do you know what I mean? So
A message to everyone.
yeah,
Ended off good.
just fucking so appreciative of the sport, man. Like, if it wasn't for them, I would not be here. But I think the best is still yet to come. One thing I'll say to anyone is, no matter what you go through, you can always dig deeper. There's always a lot more in there than you think. Keep pushing through, and there's light at the end of the tunnel.